Hey guys, I have talked a lot about Sasnak City, and it really is a fantastic convention. If you go to the gathering, my assumption would be that if you are into the kingdom, you'd really enjoy that convention as well. It's run by the exact same folks, and so I highly suggested this over and over again, but I didn't really go over how it is to get tickets. It's a little tricky on this website because you have this landing page. This is what you get when you come to the website to purchase tickets. But it is a little bit interesting to navigate. So I'm going to go and try to walk you through what you do, how to get stuff. I'm going to use the gathering as our testing ground so I can show you because in all likelihood that's what you would want to get if you came to one of the conventions. So we're going to go and click on ticket information. Now the thing you have to remember about this website is the drop page doesn't really change. This top part does not change no matter what you choose. You will need to scroll down to get your information. Now, as you can see, they've laid it out really well, everything you get when you purchase a certain tier. You can tell that Fraser's Ridge is the top tier, Lollybrock is second tier, Leoc, which is what I have, is third, and Dune is fourth. Fraser's Ridge and Lollybrock are already completely sold out, but do not fret because trust me, with Leoc and Dune, you still get loads and loads of fun times. You get autographs, you get photo op, you get meals. So let's check this out real quick. Probably not real quick, sorry, but I do want to make sure I go through things fairly thoroughly for you so you know what to look for and where to look for them. Let's talk about the tiers and the things that are included for all of the tickets or most of them. We have entry Friday, Saturday, and Sunday to the full convention. Registration, though, is held Thursday evening beforehand. Last year, I believe it was from 6 to 8 p.m. And highly suggest you go there. They will let you register on Friday morning if necessary. But it's a really nice kind of meet and greet time for all your fellow attendees. So I definitely would say get there for the Thursday night registration and prepare to chill out, to relax, to meet folks, to talk Outlander and whatever else happens to come up. Admittance to all the panels, openings, and closing ceremonies. Yes, you will have a seat set aside just for your tier, a group of seats, I should say, and it isn't assigned seating per se by badge number or anything, but there's a section for each of these tiers. I liked my seat and layout. It gave me a great view to record things, so I appreciated my seat there. But of course, Fraser's Ridge is further up close. Lollybrock is just behind them, so I wouldn't worry. No matter where you see, you're going to be getting a really good view of the panels, and you will be, again, invited to join every single panel. Lunch is provided for Fraser's Ridge, but I will double check. There were meals included for Saturday and Sunday basic box lunches, so it's probably going to happen. Beverage service provided. I believe there was coffee and water throughout the day. I would suggest you bring a water bottle because you will get thirsty. There's a lot of talking. There's a lot of chilling. You can walk around and yeah, you're going to want a bottle of water or something to hydrate throughout the day. Exclusive party with guest selfies Friday evening. That one is Fraser's Ridge. Exclusive party with guest selfies Saturday evening. That one was Lollybrock. Now, Saturday night dance party is everybody. Everyone can go. It is a fantastic fun time. Definitely should go, whether you dance or not. That is the time the stars came out on the floor and danced with us last year. So it's totally worth going, even if you aren't going to dance, so you can watch the stars come out and have a little boogie with you. Photographs and photo ops with guests are all scheduled for each tier, so do not worry, you are not going to miss anything there. And I will say that if you happen to miss one for whatever reason, you're in the restroom, you're running late that day, they do make sure that everybody has gotten everything they've paid for. On Sunday, it was a whole lot of, did anybody miss this autograph? Did want to miss this photo op, and they brought you all down so you could do it. I would say they were more on the autographs and the photo ops because that's a whole setup thing. But they were trying to make sure that everybody got every single thing that came with their tier. So don't worry about missing something. Just listen for the second time around to cover everything, but do try very hard to do your original scheduled time because otherwise you might miss stuff at the end. There's fun stuff that happens at the end of the convention as well. Line jumping for purchase photo ops. Yeah, you can get in the front row if you're Lollybrock and Fraser's Ridge, but do not worry again, even if you feel like, oh no, I'm going to be at the back of the lines went very smoothly, very quickly. They're very organized. So I would not again be too concerned about being in a lower tier. It really, to me, didn't matter much unless you needed 4 copies of your autographs. It's totally up to however you spread the love, do your collectibles. Number 12, eligibility to purchase activity tickets. There are extra activities, separate meals, meet and greets. Those are on sale usually a couple of weeks beforehand, but they are very limited. So you're going to want to pay attention on how you're going to find out about those. And with each tier, you get your own swag bag. I enjoyed my swag bag. If you've seen any of my videos where I'm chatting, you can see some of my gathering treats behind me when I'm talking. So yeah, they're fun little collectibles. I do enjoy them. Now, looking at the actual tiers, again, it's going to state what you get with your tier, no matter which one you have purchased. Installment payments are included. I will show you how to do those as well. Again, Thursday night registration, entry for Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It's basically going to say the same stuff as it said above. Now, what's going to be included here that isn't above is how many autographs you get. 1 autograph with 4 of the pre-selected guests with Crane Dune, and with Leok, you get 2 autographs with each of the 4 pre-selected. With the one above, sorry, here I'm going to go Crane Dune, you get 1 solo photo with 1 pre-selected guest. With Leok, you get 1 solo photo with 2 pre-selected guests. So you're gonna get a little something no matter which one you purchase. Do not worry. Whether you have the high tier or low tier, you'll have the opportunity to purchase additional autographs and photo ops if you so choose to. So don't worry if not everything is included in the plan you have available to you. You can purchase a little something extra for yourself later on. Now, one thing I do want to point out is that each of the tiers have prizes for different things that would be included with the tiers above you. So with this one is a 15-minute, this one is not included with any of the tiers. This is just a special winning thing. 15 minutes one-on-one with a cast member of your choice that is present. So if you ask for Sam but he's not there, you'll have to ask for somebody else, but you do get 15 minutes one-on-one, and a handler will be present, so you will not be alone to I don't know, ask really intimate questions. You will be there with somebody chaperoning to make sure everyone behaves themselves. 1 all cast group photo with all members is also something you can win, and the winners are going to be drawn 2 weeks prior to the event, so you can prepare for whatever it is you win and write down your questions that you have and all that fun stuff. Now for Leok, it's a little bit different. Entry to the chocolate shop dessert and drinks, and there will be 1 winner for that as well. Do remember that is one of the little extras that you can also purchase, but you do have to get in quick because seating is exceedingly limited. And then of course also like above, 15-minute one-on-one cast member moments, again with chaperone, so we behave ourselves, and winners will be drawn 2 weeks prior for that event. Lollybrock and Fraser's Ridge also have drawings for winning the chocolate sorry for the 15 minutes with a member and the entry to the chocolate dessert and drinks. I believe it's the exact same above, yes, and again 2 weeks prior to the event those will be announced. So again, these are the things you're getting with your ticket. You don't have to purchase anything extra. I am going to read through here because I could have sworn maybe no lunch on this one this year, but that could be because of where it's being done. Yeah, don't mind me. I'm babbling to myself at the moment. Let's go on and see how we purchase our tickets. Going back up to the top again, this is our landing page background. But this is what it looks like no matter what you are choosing. Now, let's pretend we're just going to go buy a ticket. We don't need our payment plan. We're just going to buy a ticket. So you're going to want to go to this shop here, and they want you to agree to the terms and conditions. Do give this a read. It is about how you can transfer a ticket, but you do not have a refund if you need to cancel or change plans. The only exception is for a family or medical emergency, in which case they will apply 50% of this year's ticket to a future ticket. But if you want to transfer the ticket to somebody, it has to be done through SCL, it's Sasnak City Limited. I don't know what the L is, but you need to do it through them to make it official, because when you do purchase a ticket, nothing is mailed to you. You at registration just give your name and show ID, and that is how you pick up your ticket. So obviously, if you're going to transfer, they need the different name. But these are full, no surprises. You're going to be able to see everything involved for what is. You'll be able to see everything generally that goes into your responsibility on your end for your ticket for the event. And let's see, sponsorships and stuff like that are available as well. They do have some good plans for donations, and those go on throughout the event as well. So do pay attention to that, and maybe bring a little extra money in cash if you would like to take part in raffles and that sort of thing. Now, tickets themselves. Again, you're allowed to purchase one ticket per person per name. If you are buying tickets for multiple people, you will need to make sure you include the other names in the comments section as your purchase is being completed. In the area when you buy something, it says, do you have any additional instructions? That's where you want to put it. You should be aware that individuals 18 years of older only are invited to this. If you happen to be 15 and really love Outlander, I am really sorry, but you will not be able to join us yet. And if you happen to be under 21, there are some events that you may not be allowed to participate in fully because alcohol is involved. Ticket holders under 21 years of age are not allowed to attend the cocktail parties under any circumstances. So you got to watch out for that as well. Again, if you're on the more youthful side than myself, ticket transfer and sale, again, that is kind of gone over as far as how to transfer, who you can transfer to, and then only people who have requested their tickets for an event and or activity directly from SCL and have paid for the purchase in full are eligible for ticket transfer selling. So you need to pay for the ticket completely before you can do that. Now, all guests appearing at SCL events are not guaranteed, as they are subject to work and personal commitments. This is something that should be, fairly logical in your thinking. If somebody gets scheduled and they get a job or have a family emergency and aren't able to appear, you can't really hold Sasnak City accountable for that. It just happens. Last year, Annette was not able to come, even though we were all really excited to meet Miss Fritz. We had t-shirts and everything for it, but she was unable to come. That is just the way the cookie crumbles. Sometimes life happens. So again, read these in full if you are concerned about, well, I would just say read it in full. I'm not reading it in full right now. I read it before. But I want you guys to check it out if you're going to buy tickets. Photos and audio recording, they are very strict about when and where you can record in our other venue. They're going to be changing venues this year, but for example, in the main hallway where people would gather and chat, plenty of pictures were allowed to be taken. The only time that I did not take pictures in the hallway were when the stars were perusing the vendors. I didn't want to encroach on their time. And you could not record or take pictures during the panels. This was because this is sort of a convention light for our guests. When they come, they aren't going to have a camera poking in their face every couple of seconds. It's more relaxed. I did get special permission from Gina, who is the convention runner, to take videos. But as you could tell, I was sparing. The panels were about an hour long, and I recorded maybe 7 minutes to 12 minutes tops and took a few pictures, but I didn't want to ruin the surprise of what the entire convention is like, what the full panel is like. It was more of a teaser so you guys could see what fun it is and decide if you'd like to come and join us. Again, I did buy my ticket, so if you come, you get to hang out with me, and I'm super fun. Plus, so are the actors, and really everybody in attendance is fantastic. I didn't meet anybody I didn't like. And payment plans, which I will show you here in a little bit, how you get to your payment plans. If that $700 or that $1,400 for the 2 tiers that are left is just too much to pay at once, it is for me. You get on a payment plan, which will break it down into 4 easy payments, with the exception of the first payment having a handling fee. Crane Dune is a $30 handling fee, and Leoc is a $40 handling fee, but that again is only on the first payment. And then the other 3 will be a standard split of the rest of the cost. Now, a personal data disclaimer, this is the kind of thing you would see on pretty much any kind of contract, but because we are giving them data, we are giving them our addresses, our payments, payment information. This is them promising that they are not selling it to anybody. It is used strictly to make sure you have your ticket for the convention. So yeah, standard security and privacy disclaimer. Now, upon purchase of your ticket, you're going to want to go to the Sasnak City Attendees Group on Facebook. And I don't mean you might want to, I mean you must. It is the best way to enjoy this convention. That is where you're going to get your updates when they sell the special events, the special meet and greets, that, desserts and cocktails hour. You're going to want to be a part of that group, and you're going to want your notifications on, especially that month before the convention. That's when they start announcing extras, autographs, and meet and greets, and such like that. When you want to buy one particular autograph that might not be included in your tier, you're going to want to know when those suckers are on sale so you can buy one. And then here's your thing. If you're all set to buy your ticket, you just go here. And again, our landing page looks the same, but you can see our little cart showed up here, down here. That means you are on the paying page, and then you choose which one you'd like. Now, they do have the Kingdom and the Gathering all together here, so do make sure that you are choosing the correct convention. You do not want to accidentally buy Wessex for the Kingdom and show up for the Gathering and find out you don't have a valid ticket. So Crane Dune and Leog are the first 2 choices, and those again are the only 2 tiers left. If you go into Crane Dune, you'll see a standard payment page. Once you get down here, we go. You'll want to add that to your cart. And I actually had one added to my cart from going over and doing this yesterday. Because why? Because my audio was not working. Of course, I have a whole other video recorded with my audio not working at all. They couldn't load my shopping cart. All right, we'll refresh. We'll see what happens. I'm refreshing a page. All right, now we'll try that again. Add it to cart. There we go. And it says I've got 2 because, like I said, I showed yesterday. Let's put that down to 1. And then if I were proceeding to checkout, it would bring up a payment page. And here we go. This is where we'd fill out all that fun stuff. Again, if you're buying tickets for others, this is where you would include their names so that everybody who is coming for a ticket would be able to gather them. However, you should take note that I do not believe that somebody on your list can come up and pick up the tickets by themselves. Everybody, you would need to be present with them to pick them up. I'll double check that on for you guys later on, but I'm nearly positive that the purchaser has to be present for others to pick up their tickets as well. Now, let us say that you would prefer to do what I needed to do to survive, which is to split up those ticket payments. So you're going to want to go to Ticket Payment Plans. A little low there, but you saw there. Scroll on down. This will give us a page for the tickets again, but a little bit different because it has payment plans. You choose however you would like to pay. Let's say we're going to pay by debit card. and it will bring in a PayPal window. If you have a PayPal account, you're all set. Make sure you're signed in. You fill out your information. If not, it will ask you to set up a PayPal account, but do not worry. You don't need to deposit any money. It's just the application that they use to process your payment. You can still use your debit card and pay, or a credit card and pay. You'll just need to do it through a PayPal account. And again, you do not have to deposit any money into the account for it to be active. It's just an open account. Now, once that's done, you're basically all set. You will not be receiving anything physical in the mail, no tickets. Again, all you need to do is show up to registration, have your ID and your name ready to go. They will give you the information you need at registration. Last year, they gave us a lanyard and a little pocket paper that had all of the information that included what came with our tier. It was actually very convenient, easy to remember and keep count of what it is you needed to be ready for next. So I enjoyed that very much. I hope that this helps you navigate this site a little better, and please feel free to look around at other stuff as well. Check the FAQ. If you have any major questions, feel free to ask me below or email me or contact them. But if I can answer your question and you can and I can help out and keep some of the questions off of the people running it, I'm happy to do that, just because they're very busy. Running a convention is no easy task. Well, let me know down below if this helped you out and if you think you might be going. And if so, maybe we'll meet up there. That would be great. And I do hope this helps you decide if you'd like to go and what you get out of it and all that other fun stuff. I'm just going to babble at this point. Give the video a like and share it with folks who are also thinking about going to Sasnak City, the Gathering, or the Kingdom. Don't forget to subscribe and all that other fun stuff. Thanks to my members for the extra support, allowing me to do things like this. I do appreciate it. And of course, if you are in the mood for some actual Outlander updates, please do check out the videos I put out this last week under the playlist Waiting for Season 8. And no matter what video you choose, as per usual, you know that I will see you there. Even if you can't see me, I swear, I'm still there.